Good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today is Friday. I believe it is Friday. Let me look and see. It is indeed Thursday. Today is Thursday, and it is build day 303. I'm pretty sure it's build day 303 on the construction schedule here at Villa Feliz. Today, as you can see up on the lanai, as I predicted yesterday before I closed, we have the deck railing that is starting up in that area. Remember, our carpenter up there was working on the front porch yesterday. We have relocation right now of the bunkhouse. We have to move that area out there because our landscapers, who are not here today, by the way, because they are out shopping for some sod, they need to move that area so that they can put the sod in and it won't get trampled on. Oh, by the way, we ran out of sod. I think I might have brought that up yesterday, and they have to go and find some more sod. They actually went up to, I believe it was Quezon Province, is where they got it last time, because there seems to be a shortage for some reason of good bluegrass sod down in this area. I thought Laguna was the number one place to get sod around here, but maybe that's the case when it comes to froggrass and carabao grass, but maybe not so much with the bluegrass. So they are in search of that today, and I suspect tomorrow, which is going to be Friday, tomorrow they will be putting down the sod that they pick up today, if they are successful with that. Front door is getting in the very top. If you see the transom in the top of the front door area, remember yesterday they put the glass in the main door, the transom above the top, that is getting the tempered glass today. As a matter of fact, our carpenter is working on that right now. We'll do a follow-up with the garage door company to see if they are going to come out and do the measurement for that, so we can get that started and get the clock ticking on that as well. Let's see what else. And then I suspect also, when our carpenter gets done with the glass work on top, which shouldn't take very much time this morning, he will continue working on the rail, the guard rail up on the second floor and the post, and when we start getting our stairway completed, the construction of that. Other than that, some finishing work done today, and I don't see any major programs going on like masonry or anything like that. So that's the plan for today. So let's go ahead and get today started. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Our guys are here from the garage door company, and I imagine they brought in this plywood right here. I imagine it's going to be used for the template that they'll use to draw the design to make sure we have a perfect fit of our garage door. So anyway, we have lots of folks that have children that sit along with their moms and dads and Lolas and Lolos, and they sit and they watch My PI Dream. I realize that, and occasionally from time to time I get a great email or something on Facebook or on the channel, even a private message, and I get some great stories about moms and dads and their kids watching this channel and the things that we do here. So it's such a great honor that families are sticking together and having family time watching My PI Dream. A lot of the kids, they're fascinated with things like with building, and the kids are fascinated with the cows and the sheep and the goats and the animals. You know how when I used to be at the apartment, I used to walk in and we would say morning cow and morning whoever the sheep that's out there. Well, I'm not over there right now, but if we get an opportunity, we'll go back because I know the kids love it. And also today, if you have one of your kids that like watching with you, this is a building experience that they can share with mom and dad. The building experience is putting down some pavers for a walkway or a driveway or anything, and it has to do with playing in sand, which is what I am doing today. You can see I am playing in sand. This is the same. This is what I enjoy. I love doing this portion of a build. This is the part that I like to participate in, and it's just like, I know kids love going out to the beach and making sand castles and things like that, but that's kind of like what I'm doing today, although I'm making a little runway right here, and it's our preparation for putting our grass blocks down. Now, if you want to share that with your kid, get your kid out here today and bring them alongside of you. And I'm going to read a story here in just a little bit. I got an email from one of our subscribers, and it was every now and then, like I said, I get these great stories, and I always love to share it with you. I always email the mom or dad and say, is it okay? And today's I got a thumbs up to share one with you today. But what we have here today is, we do shout outs here. Ness has been taking over the shout outs for the last few days so that I could do things like these tasks right here. But today is a special day. We have a special shout out today, and it's a birthday shout out. And let me share with you who the birthday shout out is for. It is Ness's birthday today. So it's going to be a small celebration with just some of our family. And remember, we only have 7 workers here today and no landscape crew. So we're going to have a feast here, and we're going to celebrate my Saba's birthday here today. Well, anyway, I've had enough fun for a few minutes out here. Anyway, this is for the kids, because this is both like playing in the sandbox at the beach, and at the same time it's like Legos. Putting your puzzle together with Legos, and the kids would love to do stuff like this. And the good thing about this is it's really simple, and if you mess up, it's so easy to fix it, because this isn't permanent. You got to realize this is just some sand on top of some gravel with some pavers on top of the sand, and then more sand to embed each one of the bricks in with each other. And then, since that would be normally all you would go with regular pavers, but these are grass blocks, and the grass blocks, once you get a certain amount of sand inside to make them nice and tight with each other, then you need something for the grass to grow. So what you do is you put some topsoil in, like I did here on this segment right here. And we'll wash this off later on so that you'll see the pavers, or the blocks themselves. And later on, what we'll do is we'll get some grass going inside there. But it'll be nice and clean over time. And every few days, or every day you should go out there and you should check it. Normally with regular pavers, there's sand inside there, and the sand will settle over time from vibration and things like that. So what you go out there, you go out with a broom and you sweep it in between the cracks, and you do that for a few days, and after a while it settles and gets nice and tight, and over time it gets tighter and tighter and tighter, and you have a very nice firm foundation for your patio, or for your walkway, or for your driveway. Now for this little walkway right here, we're not worried. The tamping that we're doing, the manual tamping we're doing right here, is more than enough so that you don't break the pavers inside there, or the bricks, because you don't have a lot of weight load on there. Now what you should do for this section right here, where we're going to have a vehicle, you really should have a vibrator. It's the big plate pad that goes in it, and it tampers down everything nice and tight, very tight. And then you do the same thing with sand. Then you do the same thing again with the pavers, like we're doing right here. It handles a much broader area, and it lessens the chance, the risk of you breaking any of your stones or your bricks inside there. So anyway, what I want to do real quick, as I promised you, while I'm doing this, and I'm going to get back to cement, I just had to take a break. It's karaoke city inside the house with Ness and her sister inside there. Of course, it's her birthday, so there, you cannot have a birthday party without karaoke in the Philippines. But anyway, what I would like to do right now, I would like to read that email. That really nice email from one of our subscribers, and it goes like this. It said, "Hi James, I found out about your channel last year while looking around YouTube for my then 3-year-old son to watch while I feed him lunch. A little about my family," and he talks about his family, and I'm not going to get so deep into that because maybe that's kind of personal. Anyway, he says they have a 4-year-old son, and I won't give his name. Well, I guess I will give his name because Dad said it was okay. His son's name is I'm going to say Mako, M-A-K-O, and he says, let's see, I have him all day while my wife's at work, and my wife has him at night while I'm at work. Anyway, for this lunchtime, I usually put Mickey Mouse Club, Paw Patrol, and some other kids channel on YouTube. Now this is where it gets good. He says, "One day, for some reason, I saw My PI Dream. I wasn't really sure what it was at first. Then I clicked your channel, and my son heard the roosters in the beginning of your videos. He looked up on the TV and didn't want me to change the channel. Our first episode was episode 27. Episode 27 is where I explain how to actually estimate how much it would cost to build a house here in the Philippines. So anyway, he says, he and I have been hooked on your channel ever since. He laughs every time you stop and say hi to Mr. Cow or the goats. LOL. I, on the other hand, love it when you interact with Roy, Michelle, Tess, and the kids. Tortang Long is also one of my favorite Filipino foods here to eat. I'm sure the kids love you, hopefully not just for the candies, LOL, because you pay attention to them. Your interaction with the locals and kids are awesome. Your channel is also very informative for anyone who wants to build a house in the Philippines. Thanks for that. The whole family now watches your channel. My son misses Mr. Cow and the goats. Hopefully my family can drop by and visit you sometime, and your wife. I'll be bringing Skippy peanut butter for sure. Take care and God bless." And I thought that was the one that touched me, and the main thing that touched me is the fact that when dads, especially dads, take their son or daughter and join in with the channel and watch it, and if it means something as simple as saying hi to Mr. Cow or hi to Mr. Goat or Hapon or Marianne or whatever the creatures are around here, that one little thing for me, it's very rewarding, and I'm sure it is for both dads and the kids as well. So anyway, I want to thank him for such a wonderful email, and I get emails like this all the time, and I will try to do better if I get permission to read these out loud on the channel. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you today. It was very touching to me. So let's get back to work. I have not gone through the house to see what's been done. Of course, the entire morning was spent moving. As you see, we do not have a bunkhouse on the inside of the yard anymore. They moved the bunkhouse to a little mini cooking station on the outside. Since we were getting so close to the conclusion of the build here, there's a minimal amount of places that all the supplies that we need are being stored inside the basement. And that's just a place for them to do their cooking for their breakfast and their lunch in the afternoon. So that was the first half of the day. The second half of the day is being spent, and I'll show you. We'll do a real quick walkthrough, and then I'll get back here to my walkway. So let's go and see what's going on. So what you see Kimpy is doing here, Kimpy is making the little plugs that go inside the stairs. They're filling in the hole where the bolts are, and he's cutting it from the original mahogany stair material so it all matches. He is slicing it down the side to the thickness that he needs, and then using a hole saw to cut it out, and he's drilling the backside so it fits evenly over the bolt that's inside there, so it's a nice clean fit inside the hole, and it sticks out a little bit above the top. And then what he's doing, he's using a planer to trim it off, and then they'll be doing sanding, and they'll be doing finishing later on. As you see, we're in the final stages right here of the staining right here for, I don't know which ones these are for. I don't know if these are for the hallway or I don't know. Because remember, we have the ones for upstairs in the breakfast nook and the ones in the hallway for the master control center. So one of those are being done here. Let's walk upstairs. And on the lanai, we are starting to get deck railing here. These two are connected now, and hopefully my carpenter gets back up here and continues this side. I would love, I don't know what time it is, so I don't even know where my phone is.
Kayo. Si Nancy ito. It's Nancy here. It's time for our shout-outs. And the first shout-out goes to Terry Salita. It's their wedding anniversary today, February 8th. And they've been married for 37 years. Wow. And happy anniversary, Terry and wife. And the next shout out will be from a loving Filipino wife, Mervy C. It's her husband Joe's birthday. They are in California. Happy birthday, Joe! And our next shout out will be from Dave Evans from Balikbayan Farming with Dave and Emily. They are from Rosario, Batangas. And one night, we met them at SM Hypermart in Rosario about a month ago. And today is Emily's birthday, February 8th. Happy birthday, Emily!
Well, anyway, here it is, the end of the day, the end of the building day. I'm exhausted. I've been working, even though I've only worked probably about 4 hours on it. This is the area that I did today, which is our walkway. And I don't know if you can see, but I even put some grass in over there. We'll take a walk over there real quick. And tomorrow I will continue as long as it's a day just like today, because I think we're going to have the same amount of people, but we'll have the landscape people out here doing stuff. But this is the beginning of the walkway. It feels pretty firm underneath my feet. And here's the grass. And this grass right here, I don't know if you remember when I got that sample sod a year ago? From the landscape people who did the carabao grass up on the Bahay Kubo Island. Well, I took that piece. That sod was so healthy, and I broke it up into little pieces right here, and I put it in this area. And that's what we'll do when I can find some sod. I'll pick up some sod, and then all of the grass blocks will be filled in just like that. and it should propagate a little bit. If I have to put some seed, I'll put some seed and make it go to the edge. I think that's going to come out really nice. Well, let's take a look and see what was accomplished during the day today. We'll start down in the basement area, as I heard a lot of activity down there, and I think most of it was finishing some of the doors that are down here. The doors for some of the cabinet work. And this doors for the cabinet work. Where do these go? And the breakfast nook, second floor? Breakfast nook, second floor. So that's what those are for. So hopefully those get installed pretty soon. We'll walk upstairs, see what's going on upstairs. Sanding, lots and lots of sand. Oh, this is wonderful feeling right here. I like it. It'll be so cool when it actually gets its finish on there. And I don't think much else has been done. Maybe some sanding to the pink beam, which very soon should be a wood simulated beam. Oh, also today, you see the dowels. The plugs are starting to go into place. These are ready to be shaved. They have not been prepped and finished yet. They were just, I think he just glued them in. Up here in the CR, the bathroom on the second floor for the master bedroom area. Oh, we are underway of having a vanity. And you can see Ding worked on it. I imagine, I can't tell if he glued it or not. I'm not going to mess with it since he's working so hard on this. But he matched up the back plate. The backsplash is going with this. Looks very good, very good. I'm happy with that. And then we have this one up here. And I don't know if anything was done inside of here. I think this is where we were yesterday. And then of course, same place we were at lunchtime here. I think our worker that was working back here, he wasn't feeling good, so at lunchtime, I don't think he came back to work on any of these deck rails on this, so we're still in the same spot that we were at lunchtime on that. I think that's pretty much most of the what got accomplished here today. And tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow is going to be Friday, not like I thought it was Friday today, but it will be Friday tomorrow. And I'm hoping that our landscape folks are back, and I'm hoping they are yielding a bunch of bluegrass sod for the installation in the front yard, the island where the Bahakubo is in the back, and on the back side of the house, that small strip on the east side of the house. We'll see if they were successful with that, and then hopefully they get that installed as well. I will continue working, if nothing is pressing, I will continue working on the walkway all the way to the driveway area, and then we need to score a vibrator. We need to contract somebody. If anybody knows anybody in the Lipa area who specializes in compacting gravel, and it's really only about a 4-hour job, please send me an email, let me know. So I'm going to close for today. If you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on that little My PI Dream heart in the bottom right-hand side of your screen. You'll be subscribed and you'll be notified next time I upload a new video. So until tomorrow, oh, and again, happy birthday.
Thank you.
We have, it's date night. So we're going out for a birthday dinner. So anyway, until tomorrow, you have a wonderful and blessed day.